Katie Hunter, Kings TV. Igor, first of all, just the first half versus second half. I know that, you know, the culmination of the Wizards coming back in the third quarter kind of led to Luke's frustration and the fouls. Can you just replay kind of what was going on in that situation and what he was angry about?
Well, it was obvious that there was the first half was probably one of the best halves that we played this year. I'm not saying that everything was easy. Everything was going too easy for us, but I think offensively that we had a ball movement, a body movement. We played unselfishly. We played connected, and defensively, I think we followed the game plan. So we also at the halftime, Coach Walton was talking about that we can. It's a 48 minutes game, and we have to sustain. We have to sustain on that level. We also knew that Wizards are not a team. That they can, they're better than what I showed in the first half. So obviously, the way we started third quarter wasn't good. It's something that Coach Walton also talks about a lot about growth for this young group and understanding that it's that we have to stick together. We have to have that mental toughness as a group, as a team, and again sustain with a game plan and I think we came too soft, in the third quarter. And we lost that momentum. But also we have to be proud of the guys that it wasn't easy just losing that momentum, having such a bad third quarter to fight back, get momentum back, and find a way to win. So, it seems like it was a really long game. Long game. It was very good first half. Really, we showed some inconsistency in the third quarter, and again find a great to finish the game. We should just be happy and pleased that we won the game. And learning, it's easier to learn when you winning games. So that's we should definitely be pleased, and we can learn a lot. Definitely watching film tomorrow, we can share with each other in a small group a lot of teaching points.
Despite the physicality that the Wizards came out with in the third quarter, it seemed like there was a point where De'Aaron Fox was like, okay, I have to stop this run. I have to kind of take over, scores 2 straight possessions in the paint. How important is it for him in terms of his growth and the growth for you guys to have him have the capability to put a stop to runs and move you guys in the right direction?
We shouldn't forget how, DeAndre Fox, he's a head of the snake, and but super young guy. And these kind of games are growth moments and the time for him to take that ownership and leadership with this group. I think he feels it. He felt it tonight. And you just mentioned those 2 possessions where he felt that we were too passive. Our offense was too much side to side, and he took that leadership, the voice that we needed at the moment. And again, that's something that we're going to need more and more from Fox.
Coach, Tony Harvey, Sacramento Observer. After De'Aaron picked up his 4th foul, he's heading to the bench, and you said some things. Would you mind sharing what you're just trying to calm him down? I understand that, but you mind sharing what little discussion that you had?
Yeah, no secrets. In terms of the stay together, we have to keep composure. We needed his voice on the bench, on the court, the leadership and voice that the team needed, and we should focus on our team, our possessions, offensively, defensively. Don't even talk about the referees, and then one possession at a time. So we needed a leadership from Fox, and he was very calm, and he understood the moment, and he was great.
Igor, James Ham, NBC Sports. Have you ever been part of a game like that where you've seen the swing happen so huge one way and then back the other way, and then to have your team pull it out?
Yeah, I've been in the league for 20 years, but I can't remember, like being up 30 and then losing quarter by 30. To be quite honest, I can't remember, but we're going to remember this game. And I'm glad we're going to remember it as a game that we, a lot of upside and downs, but, at the end we won a game. That we're going to remember that.
You talked about the teaching points. What do you say to a team that goes through this? Because it does seem like a habit of this team to let other teams back in the game.
Well, I think we changed the way we played in terms of the aggressiveness, and we had 20 times we broke the paint in the first quarter, 22 times in the second quarter, only 13 times in in the third quarter. It's just the simple stats that we're following during the game tells you that we were passing. You know, we opened the game with a turnover, and they dunked the ball on the other side, and just, you know, we have to find that poise, and it comes with experience, but also we have to find a way to help each other and go one possession at a time. Again, we knew that, you know, that this is a good team and they're playing for something, and Nabil can have a bad half, but he's going to, at the end of the day, he's going to have a good game. So, you know, it just, again, I think it's the main thing. We're going to watch a lot of film tomorrow and a lot of teaching points that we can share with guys.
Hi, Igor. Jason Anderson, Sacramento Bee. When at the point where Luke was hit with the technical fouls, was he arguing about a non-call on Corey at the other end of the floor?
I wouldn't. No comment, really. You know, like we'll see it. As a coaches, obviously, you know, Luke Walton cares about this team, cares about winning, obviously, and you know, his reaction is something that, you know, he tried at that moment. He tried to help the team, and he reacted the way he reacted. No comment regarding the calls.
Igor, Jason Jones, the Athletic, talked about poise. How important is it that De'Aaron can be poised on the court? I mean, it's one thing to say it in the huddle, but to have him go out more and more as the season's progressed to show that on the court, what does that just do for the entire group and for the coaches to know that he's kind of growing into that role?
We all forget how old, you know, Fox is, and nobody was born with experience. Nobody was born with that kind of. He's got unbelievable talent. He's one of the most gifted and talented point guards in the world. He's the face of the franchise, and we put a lot on this kid's shoulders. So I coached Steve Nash for 6 years, and we had unbelievable. But he was 33 years old. And I can just imagine if he keeps playing and working on his game the way he's working right now, where he's going to be in 5 years. So, you know, just we are patient, and he is willing to put extra work to lead this group. And, you know, sky's the limit for him. And we're happy just to be in just opportunity to coach him.